How's everybody doing? I come to you guys today to explain what the universal deposit means. There was a lot of people inboxing me. There was a lot of people asking me a lot of questions about what does the universal deposit mean. So I really just want to break some of this stuff down so people could really understand and how people could start making a deposit into their own account. What is the universal deposit? Imagine this, right? Imagine that the universe is a massive invisible bank. Unlike any traditional bank, it doesn't store your dollars or your coins, but instead it records your energy, your intentions, your actions, and every choice that you make. Either it's a deposit or a withdrawal, and your universal account balance sheet reflects the life that you've built and the opportunities that you really attract. Let me break this down for you guys, right? The universe doesn't deal in material wealth. It deals in energy. It deals in your kindness, your integrity, and the efforts are really your currency. When you go out your way to help someone else, you are making a deposit. When you show gratitude and when you maintain your integrity or when you work hard towards your goals, you are building your account balance. But on the other end, when you feed into negativity, selfishness, and neglect, these are all withdrawals. When you gossip, when you harm others, or fail to honor your own commitments, you drain your account. The key is understanding that every interaction, big or small, shapes your balance sheet. Whether you are aware of it or not, the universe keeps a record of every intentional deposit that you make. Think about your life as a ledger, right? And when you think about credit and when you think about debt, let's talk about credit first, right? Credit is your acts of kindness, your gratitude, your honesty, your hard work, your own self-improvement. How do you uplift others? What is your patience like? If you're willing to forgive, these are credit. When I'm talking about debt, that's gossip, that's dishonesty, that's selfishness, that's laziness, that's cruelty, negativity, and neglecting yourself or others. For example, right? When you hold the door open for a stranger or genuinely compliment a colleague or a family member or a friend, you're making a small but meaningful deposit. When you lie, when you lash out, or when you ignore someone in need, you're making a withdrawal. These actions really accumulate over time, influencing the energy that you really project. In turn, these are how you receive the blessings that's been waiting for you. Your balance sheet with the universe really shape your life. Your universal account balance impacts every area of your life. Let me explain this, right? First thing is your relationships. People naturally gravitate towards positive energy. A high balance fosters meaningful connections, while a negative one repels people away from you. The opportunities. The more you make, the more deposits that you make, the more aligned you become with the abundance of success that's in your life. Withdrawal really create blockage. It limits you from reaching your full potential. When we talk about inner peace, a healthy account balance gives you a sense of fulfillment and clarity. A depleted account leads to stress. It leads to regret and dissatisfaction. Here is the beauty of a universal deposit. These deposits just don't benefit you. When you make a deposit, the energy ripple outward. You understand what I'm saying? A simple act of kindness can inspire others to really do the same. And when you do that, it creates a chain reaction of positivity. If you take the time, right, to mentor somebody else, that person that you mentor might go on to mentor somebody else. That is multiplying the impact of your initial investment, your initial deposit. The universe really reward those who contribute to its harmony. In order to really build your account balance with the universe, you have to do some self-reflection. You have to ask yourself, are you making a deposit or are you making a withdrawal? To really truly grasp this concept, you need to evaluate your actions and your attention, and you got to ask yourself these four things. Am I contributing positively to the energy around me? Do I treat others with kindness and respect? Do I take more than I give in my relationships? Am I consistent in my effort to grow and uplift other people? Being honest with yourself is the first step in shifting your account balance towards the abundance. Small deposits equal big returns. The beauty of having a universal deposit is that even the smallest action matter, smiling at a stranger, offering a listening ear, or just expressing gratitude can cost you nothing, but can yield significant return in the form of goodwill, connections, and real blessings. The universe doesn't demand grand gestures. It values consistency. Regularly depositing small acts of kindness and effort will compound over time, just like a real financial investment. But one of the main things of this concept is the power of your intention. It's really not just about what you do, it's about why you do it. The universe values genuine intention over performative acts in real time. If you're helping someone solely for recognition or personal gain, the deposits won't hold the same weight. Being authentic is the foundation of every meaningful deposit. If you want to follow along and you want to build your account balance, you got to ask yourself and you got to take some time to assess your current universal balance. And this is by reflecting on these things right here. List three things that you have recently believed were positive deposits. List three actions that might have been withdrawals. Write down one small step that you could take today to make a meaningful deposit into the universe. And you got to remember this. Your balance is not fixed. It's a dynamic, evolving reflection of the choices that you make. By becoming intentional about your deposits, you can shift your energy and begin attracting the blessings that you truly deserve. This is the concept that I'm pushing out for 2025. It's really important that we start to think about our universal deposits. Think about our universal bank accounts. You have to really and truly think about this stuff. It's important, people. Every intention that you make will benefit you one way or the other. You got to focus on your deposits and not your withdrawals. So for anybody that want any information, that's thinking about this thing that I'm talking about, you could hit me up anytime. We start talking about this and I can help you guys start making these deposits into your account with the universe. It's important that we start. If you haven't made any meaningful deposits for the year 2024, let's start 2025 making some real meaningful deposits. Trust me, everybody is looking for a blessing, but nobody really want to be a blessing. You have to be a blessing in someone else's life in order for you to receive the blessings that you think that you deserve. This is why we are always aggravated and we are always frustrated, believing that we are owed something when we're not. If you believe that you're supposed to be getting blessings, let's think about this kind of concept. and watch how your life transform into a whole different atmosphere. Don't never hide the plug. If somebody plug you in, plug somebody else in. This thing is not just for me. It's not just for you. It's for everybody. The more that we push out this kind of energy, the more that we impact somebody else's life, the more we will be able to impact our own. So think about this concept, ponder it, and let's start making these deposits. I want to thank you guys for always following Plug Nation, always contributing to my platform, always sharing, always commenting, always showing love. Just continue to do so. And we all going to be able to create universal wealth in real time.
We don't have no plugs, we connected